What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel, Physician, Finances, and Investing. I'm Joe, a resident physician. In today's video, I want to talk about the importance of living below your means. This is something that I think that all young professionals need to hear about and need to be cognizant about whenever they're getting started with their careers. So with all of that being said, you know what time it is. Let's talk about how to get that bread. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want to talk about the importance of living below your means whenever you're just getting started with your career. As young professionals, the best thing that we have on our side is time. So this is the perfect opportunity to be frugal with our incomes and take advantage of compound interest so that we can grow our money over the years. Now guys, I know that some of you are probably thinking, come on man, I've been working so hard already to get to this point in my life. I want to be able to buy something that I actually want. And guys, I get that. In order to become a physician, for example, so many of us have to put our financial lives on pause. It takes years of training in order for us to reach our ultimate goal, and so many of us are in our 30s, and some even closer to 40 by the time we're finished with all of our medical training. In order to reach our professional goals, we had to give up so much of the time that could have been working for us to help compound our money. So now that we finally reached our financial goals, we have to make up for that. And that's where being frugal and living below your means comes into play. When it comes to living below your means, managing your money, and being frugal, the most important thing that I think everyone needs to have, like I've talked about on previous videos, is having an emergency fund. At the end of the day, by having this money set aside, it'll give you financial peace of mind, knowing that if something unexpected were to come up, you and your family are financially secure. But instead of that, I've seen so many people that as soon as they're finished with their medical training, they decide to go out and buy that luxurious toy that they've been putting off for years. They buy a nice Mercedes-Benz, or maybe a nice Rolex, or whatever else their heart desires. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. If that's something that you truly want and it's truly going to make you happy, go ahead and buy that. But guys, you also need to be financially responsible when it comes to managing your money. And think about what that money could be doing for you instead if you were to use it in other ways, like paying off your debt or putting it toward investing. Living below your means and being frugal with your money is important for individuals who are still in their medical training as well, such as medical students, residents, and fellows. And honestly, in my opinion, I believe that these years of your medical training are even more important because, well, let's face it, that's where these financial habits are going to be born and are going to improve over the years. If you make bad habits now, well, let's face it, you're more likely to carry over those bad habits once you're an attending physician. For example, let's say that you're a medical student and you take out student loans to cover the cost of your tuition, your books, and your cost of living. But after you pay for those expenses, you do still have some money left over. If that's the case, then the financially responsible thing to do would be to return that money back to your lender so that you're not accruing additional interest on unnecessary capital. This is even more important if those are federal student loans, because if you're still in your training and you return that excess capital back to your lender, then that money and any interest that accrued on that money will be forgiven. It's like it never happened. But in order to do this, you really need to know your budget and you need to stick by it. Budgeting is an amazing financial habit and something that I highly encourage everyone to get started with. But unfortunately, for individuals who are still in their medical training, a lot of this is beyond their control. And in my opinion, I believe that comes from the scope of our educational system in this country. So many tests have to be passed in order to become a licensed physician. And with each one of those tests comes an enormous fee. Now, I don't want to spend a ton of time venting about those subjects in this video, so I'll save that for a future video. By forming good financial habits and learning how to live below your means at a young age, you'll be amazed how quickly you'll be able to grow your investments in the future if you learn how to manage your money well whenever you're young. It's all about forming good habits and staying with those habits in the future. Learning how to be frugal with your money and how to live below your means is something that's vital for everyone, regardless of what their profession may be. I hope that regardless of what you do for a living, you were able to find some value from this video. As a reminder, I'm not a certified financial planner. I'm a resident physician who recognizes the importance of taking an active role whenever it comes to managing your finances and wanted to encourage others to do the same. With that being said, I highly encourage everyone to do your own research before making any financial decisions. That concludes another episode of Physician, Finances, and Investing. I hope that you found this video both fun and informative. If you have any questions or would like me to talk about a particular topic in a future video, please comment below and I'll be sure to get that information to you. And also, be sure to let me know what you're doing right now in order to live below your means and to set yourself up for a good financial future. And if you haven't already, please smash that like button and click on the subscribe button to let me know that you like what we're doing here at Physician, Finances, and Investing, and to help support my channel. Thanks everyone, and have a great day.